What's going on, guys? Back again on the Passat. I know I said I was going to be doing the US side markers, but I haven't got around to getting all the wires and stuff for it. So today we're going to be swapping out the turbo because mine is gone and it's struggling to boost. So we're just going to be doing swapping this out like for like. Like for like. This is the it's just come off a Passat as well, so just going to be swapping it straight over. Reason being, I think the turbo seals are gone on mine and it's been pissing out of oil. It's blew a boost pipe, so we'll be swapping that out today as well. So first things first, we're going to whip off all this, all the intercooler, all the airbox, everything that goes into it. Whip off the inlet manifold, take this the EGR delete off, and then we'll work our way back down to working up all the turbo and that off. Shouldn't take too long. Whip this off, just get something underneath it, and there'll be two Phillips heads under there, just like that. Magic, they're gone. Poof, that's gone as well. And we're just going to take this off so this pipe can come off. You can disconnect from there, just like that. And then we'll take this off just so we've got more room. We've got to whip the airbox off. This is a 10mm holding this in, and then obviously you can use a flathead, or I think it's a 8mm to take this Jubilee off, and then that'll come off from where it is. And also whip this off. This is connected to the airbox. This is just another Phillips head. Now that's off. Best thing to do with these is put it back into the holes so you don't lose them, and you always know what screw goes where, if it's possible. Like, just put it in, not all the way, and then that will lift. Oh, you've got to just disconnect this. One airbox out. Right, now we need to take this pipe off, which goes into the turbo. Need to take the, I think this is the crankcase breather off, but be careful, this is very brittle. So we'll take that off as well, because that'll be in the way. To take this off, it is obviously your Jubilee clip there, but then you've got two 10mm either side as well, which holds this pipe in. So very easy to take off, just got to be careful. This one here is an annoying one, because obviously you've got no room to work. Right, now that's off, and the crankcase breather's off. Just pull it. Oh, just drop the Jubilee down there, and that'll come off. As you can see, it's quite oily in there, which probably indicates turbo seal's gone on it. Obviously, you can buy the seal kits to replace, to repair, but buying this was a lot cheaper. It was only 60 quid to buy that, so I thought might as well get a reconditioned turbo. Right, now it's the inlet manifold. So these are all, I think they're all Allen keys across here. I think there's about 4 or 5 of them. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and whip that off, and that will be free. Obviously there's a gasket behind it, but we're going to replace them, so don't matter about losing it or breaking it. So yeah, it is an Allen key. I think they're actually called Allen keys, but someone might have a different name for them. It's this. Focus. Size 6. Goes straight in there. This heat shield always gets in the way, so just, this one is a pig to get to with one hand anyway. And then you just crack it off. Same with this one. That was really loose anyway. And then that easy, and then that will come out. Obviously I've already done the others, but I done them with it on the socket because it was easier. But yeah, that's how easy they are to get out. Right, now that's all them are out. This is loose. Obviously, you'll have an EGR here, and it will go connected down there. So you'd have to unbolt the EGR from the manifold, inlet manifold, and from down the exhaust manifold as well. Obviously, because mine's been deleted, it's just a case of whipping it off here, pulling it off, and then this will all come with it. There we go. Easy as that. That's come off. Just put that down there, and then obviously the inlet manifold, that's been getting oil on it, so it might have a leak somewhere. Might be leaking probably from here. This ain't the original cap, so it might not be sealing properly, but yeah, I'll leave that with that so I know which manifold to put on to where. But yeah, that's that off. Right, so now we need to disconnect it from the exhaust. Again, mine's been decatted, so it's going to be a bit easier to do because these studs are, with the normal cat, this is a bit longer and it's hard to get this bolt right here. But because mine's decatted, it's obviously not the same, it's a bit longer, so I'll be able to get that bolt easier. And obviously them ones are pretty easy to get. So I've freed the exhaust downpipe from the actual turbo. I've just remembered when I first took this off, I broke the oil feed line, and that's why this is braided now. You will break this line, so if you are going to do your turbo, you need to have a replacement on standby, because the standard one fuses with this, and when you turn it, it just literally bends the whole pipe, splits it in half. So you would need to order either a braided one or a standard one. I would recommend braided because they're a lot more sturdy and they obviously look neater, but it's your choice. But yeah, definitely buy one. So we're going to be undoing this. I should have done this first, but we're going to be undoing the oil feed, and then we're going to go underneath, do the boost pipe, and then the oil return, and then there's a little, don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little bracer underneath here, which like I think it braces the turbo, stop it from moving as much. So we'll undo all that in a minute. Alright, hopefully it focuses enough for you to see it, but see that there, we need to undo that. It's like I think it's six Allen keys, the size 6 off of the Allen key. I don't know if it's like millimeter or what, but yeah, need to undo that. And then see this down here, that goes up to the turbo. Need to undo that as well, get rid of that. Pretty sure it's some sort of brace for it, but the easiest way I found to do it is to do it from this end. So we'll do that now. Alright, so I've managed to loosen off the oil return. That's loose now. Just need to take off, I think there's about 8 all the way around. Obviously this heat shield needs to be gone so you can get to the 2 under there. And then that should be the turbo free to, well, the turbo and manifold, so I'm taking it all together to come off as one. So we'll do that now. With a little bit of persuasion and a little bit of not blood, it's come out. You had to like jack up the engine a little bit so it moved, so I had the room to pull it all out. So now I can get this rubbish gasket off. There we go. I'll just cut myself again. Take that off. Now it's going in the bin. Then we'll clean all this up so it's all nice and fresh. Alright, so I'm just going to quick clean up the air with some brake cleaner, spray it all over. Try not to get it too much into the intake. Get rid of all this old mucky oil, so if it does leak, I know where it's coming from. Alright, cleaned it all up, looks better. Now, I've got to transfer everything from the old one onto the new one. So obviously manifold, this I was going to say it's like a brace bracket thing. Don't worry about that because I've got another one. And the oil feed that needs to go onto it as well. So little tip, this has brought the the stud out with it, and obviously it's a bit of a pain to get it in, because when you're tying it up, it doesn't, when you tighten it all the way up, it's not tight enough for this nut to come off. So what you do is tighten it up, then you get the same size nut, do that up on it like that, and then while you're tightening this one up, this will go down, because obviously it's got nowhere to go, so it's just making it spinning this in, because obviously there's a thread on the other side, so that will go in, and then once that's down far enough, you just undo that. I'll try and show you. So it looks something like that. Then obviously I've tightened that down now, so now that's all the way in, and then all you do now is just you undo it, and then it should all come out. Sorry for this angle, but there you go. Now all three of them studs are in. So if you have a look now, I paused it, I've actually damaged the threads. That's because I used a wrong thread size. So when you do that stud trick, make sure that you use the right thread size, the same thread as your stud, else it will damage it like mine. Lucky enough, I had a spare stud, so I did replace that. I didn't show it, but I did replace it. Exactly the same. They all come out with the this is the exhaust side, so it come out with the manifold when I was taking downpipe. But now that's in, so just got to do just got to fit the pipes on now, and then we can put it back in the car. And then it's vice versa to get it out. So I've done the same again. I've put two nuts on, but instead of tightening it, I'm loosening it. So same again, this one's stopping this bolt from going off, so you're going to loosen this off, this one, not this one, loosen this bolt off, and then this will come with it, just like that. And then that needs to go in there. Right, now everything is swapped over onto the new turbo. I've got a gasket for this, but I've got to put it on when it goes on. And then obviously put a new gasket on that. So we've just got to put that back in there, and we'll do that in about 2 seconds. Alright, so I've managed to hook up the oil feed, put all the bolts back on, done the oil return with a new gasket, and the you know, that little thing that strengthens it, which I think stabilises it. So that's all on. I just need to now put the rest of the exhaust bolts on and the boost pipe, and then we should be, and obviously the inlet manifold, and then we should be able to see if that's worked. I did prime the turbo, so I put a bit of oil in it before the start, obviously, because it's been reconned and it's dry, so I don't want it to blow up as soon as I start it up. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish doing this, and then I'll start it up. Right, now that the fucking intake manifold, God, I've got my eyes out in a minute, is all in. I'm tighten up all these. We've just got to connect this back up, put the pipe on for the turbo that connects to the airbox, and then we'll see whether we've got any problems or if it's all good. Hopefully there's no leaks or anything like that. Don't want any boost pipes blowing off. But yeah, we'll see if I've done a good job or not. Hopefully I have, because I don't want to have to take all that apart again. But yeah, let's see.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Right, got everything mucked up for now. Obviously this is all connected, that's all in. We've tightened up everything around there, manifolds on, everything's tightened up, so let's see if this turbo has worked. I don't know if you can hear me, but it's all running now. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there's a bit of smoke, but that's just from the oil I spilt when I was priming the turbo. But it is running sweet. And so that's another successful job done on the Passat. Hopefully no boost pipes or anything pop off. No, my luck there will, but there's nothing I can't sort out. But at least the turbo's on, at least it's running. That's the main thing, because that turbo was on its way out, obviously because of all the oil that was leaking from it. So the turbo seals are probably gone. But other than that, yeah, job well done again. If you've enjoyed this, make sure to leave a thumbs up and give me a subscribe, because I'm almost at 100 subscribers now. So hopefully by the end of the year I will make 100 subscribers, and that would be great if I could. But yeah, if you could subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.